What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another loot showcase video. If you are unfamiliar with these videos, I take submissions from the email address on the screen right now. I take submissions for the luckiest drops in old school RuneScape, as well as the best loot tabs that can be found. So if you think you have something that could be featured in a video, go ahead and send it my way. If it makes the cut, it will be featured in the next video. Now, I usually do the top loot tabs and the luckiest RuneScape drops in the same video, but I received over 600 submissions for this video, so I had to split them up into two. And if you're wondering where you can find the luckiest drops from January and February of 2020, you can find a card popping up in the top right-hand corner of the screen right now or in the description below. I also usually do the top 10, but honestly, there weren't enough loot tabs that I could really consider top 10 material, so we're actually going to go ahead and do the top 8 for January and February of 2020. So with that, coming in at number 8 is Lord SHAYNE, and it's not very expensive for the loot tab, but look at that fighter torso stack, 101. And the reason I decided to feature this is because of the sheer persistence that you have to get 101 fighter torsos. Now, I was wondering why so many torsos at first, but the very first item in the tab is the Penance Queen pet. So I guess what else do you have to spend your points on after you get that pet? So it is very obvious that Lord SHAYNE really enjoys some Barbarian Assault. Coming in at number 7 is going to be the very aptly named RuneScape player SKROLL, and this loot tab is coming in at 130.5 million GP, and it is all from clue scrolls, all the way from easy all the way up to master clue scrolls. We can see in there a gilded med helm and a gilded plate skirt, and there is also an anguish ornament kit in there. So it takes a lot of dedication to save up your loot from clue scrolls like this. I honestly wish I had the patience to do this, but I generally save PVM tabs, not clue scroll tabs, so I'm very appreciative that you took the time to send this one in. Coming in at number 6 is going to be UDKM94, who decided to go visit the Revenant Cave for some rebuilding. On this first screenshot here for the collection log, we can see 12,306 kills. After the rebuilding was done, over 12,500 kills later at 24,839, we can see some additions to the collection log. And here on this tab, we can actually see all of the items that were acquired. Quite a few statues there, good stack of blood runes, a lot of bracelets, a lot of coal, a lot of rune plates and legs. Unfortunately, it is on mobile, so we didn't get a price checker in the tab itself, but UDKM was nice enough to send the price checkers. So in the first one here, we have 362.1 million GP from everything that you see here. And on the next screenshot, 64 million, just barely over 64 million. So UDKM's loot screenshots are coming in at a total of 426 million GP. Up next at number 5 is going to be Rare Shapes with a Rune Dragon loot tab. Now, Rare Shapes sent me one earlier in the submission period for this, worth 414.6 million with over 8,000 kills, but they stayed hard at work and decided to send me the updated one before the submission period was over. 11,112 kills is what we can see from the Dragon Bones, and the tab is worth 545.9 million GP, and there are some really nice stacks in there. 90,000 Chaos Runes, 66,000 Deaths, 127 Dragon Legs, 141 Skirts. As for the rune items, look at that, 1,097 Plate Bodies, 2,421 Rune Ore, but you will notice that the rare drops are missing. Rare Shapes is slow selling them, as we can see here from this Grand Exchange screenshot, and all in all, Rare Shapes has a loot tab total of 631 million GP, and Rare Shapes is saying that this is 15,495 rune dragons worth of loot. Up next is going to be PETCO, coming in at number 4, and PETCO really likes easy clue scrolls. Down here in the chat box, you can see that PETCO just completed another one, 3,554 easy treasure trails, and that one was worth 3 mil, so that's pretty nice. Now in this loot tab, we can see all of these items are from easy treasure trails. Look at all of the bronze, iron, steel, and black trimmed armor. There's even a gilded chef's hat or two in there, as well as the aprons. This is actually really incredible to be saving all of this clue scroll loot from all of that time. We can even see the very nice rare cape collection in there as well. anything that you want that has to do with easy clue scrolls, it is in here. Unfortunately, we can't see the entire tab, but the clue scroll loot tab is valued at right around 354 million GP. So I just want to say that that is absolutely incredible to save easy clue scrolls for as long as you have. Now, I'm not saying you've saved all 3,500 of them, but regardless, 354 million GP worth of easy clue scroll loot, that is just a testament to patience, my friend. Very nice submission. That was awesome to see. Sliding into number 3 on this countdown is going to be Berated. And on this first screenshot here, we can see 1,902 Corporal Beast kills with an Elysian Sigil and 4 Spectrals. Unfortunately, Berated is missing that Arcane, but why are we looking at this? Well, Berated is an Iron Man, so 1,902 Corporal Beast kills all on their lonesome time. That is very, very large amount of patience. On the next screenshot here, as for the loot tab that was submitted, 1.35 billion GP, and you can see those spectral sigils in there, as well as the Elysian and spectral spirit shield that have been made. And just look at everything else you can see in there. 11 spirit shields, all of those runes, 7,872 planks, 8.8k green dragon hides, 16,867 rune bolts. I mean, this is just something else to look at. And you can see down here in the chat box, some items are missing due to already having a large quantity, 8,000 teak planks, 250,000 pure essence, and some other stuff. But we can also take a look into Berated's bank as the Iron Man, 4.33 billion. And everybody knows Iron Man banks are pretty much a loot tab because they had to work for all of this all on their own. Coming into the number 2 spot is going to be Jake Smith with a loot tab value of 2.38 billion GP. And this is all from skull tricking in the wilderness. I mean, you can just take a look at this and see that it has been very successful for Jake Smith. 71 crossbows, 33 necklaces of anguish. There are some god swords in there, 8 armadillo god swords, 23 archers rings, 4 rangers tunics, a very vast assortment of dragonhide god d'hide boots, bandos boots, 23 dragon boots. This is just absolutely ridiculous and shows a lot of success at the skull tricking in the wilderness. Now, if you would be interested, Jake Smith also linked me to a video that he and his friends put together of the skull tricking itself. You can check the description down below if you want to check out that video. So what you're going to see next here is going to be absolutely incredible. It is so much determination and willpower to do something like this and still keep the account going without any mistakes. And I am just absolutely blown away at seeing this. I couldn't believe it at first myself, but it is just an incredible testament to how much determination some people that play this game have. So coming in to number 1 is going to be 10 HP Slayer, and that name really is what it's all about. This account has level 10 HP, level 1 attack strength and defense, 99 range, 97 magic, and at the current time, level 94 Slayer. Now in the loot tab here, we can see 178 million GP worth of loot, and there is 23,252 platinum tokens in there, but everything else we can see has been picked up along the way. 10k bloods, 19,000 death runes, a good assortment of rune items, even the adamant items were picked up, some decent resources, herbs, fish, seeds, and pretty much anything else you can get from Wilderness Slayer tasks. At the current time, 10 HP Slayer completed 800 Wilderness tasks and received 625 points on that task. Look at those points total, 11,880. Now this is from 1 to 94 Slayer, and the inventory and what 10 HP Slayer is wearing is what he says he takes to every task. As far as ranged XP goes, 17.75 million, and the Slayer is Wilderness locked. This person has not done any Slayer outside of the Wilderness. 10 HP Slayer says they have 185 total deaths and lost 6 cannons, but just, I wish I had those Slayer points. 11,880, really wish it. Now, I just want to say thank you for sending this in. Thank you for letting me take a look at this because this just blew me away. This is incredible. I really want to see what this looks like once you hit 99 Slayer. So please submit again, let me know. Honestly, you'll probably get number 1 again after 99 Slayer. So guys, that is going to wrap up the best loot tabs from January and February of 2020. I know it was only the top 8, but I really just didn't have enough that were worthy of getting featured. So keep those loot tabs going, send them over to me, let me take a look, and if you are having a loot tab that is good enough, I will throw it in a video and give you a shout out. So if you like this video, please leave a thumbs up down below. They really do help the video's popularity. If you haven't done so yet, and if you like seeing content like this, please tap that subscribe button on your way out. And if you're interested in supporting the channel, you can join it as a channel member. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys on the next video. Take it easy, everybody.